Most nostalgic, 2020. Moments a year that none of us will ever forget. For many, it was a year of challenges, uncertainties, and sudden changes to the way we live our daily lives. But amidst the chaos, there were moments that, looking back now, fill us with nostalgia, laughter, and even a sense of shared humanity. Today, we're diving into the most nostalgic 2020 moments that defined an unforgettable year. The year started like any other, with hopes, resolutions, and big plans. People were traveling, celebrating, and enjoying the usual hustle and bustle of life. Then, almost overnight, everything changed. The world faced a global pandemic, and suddenly the simplest things became precious. From the first lockdowns to empty streets, 2020 transformed how we interacted with each other, with work, and with our communities. Looking back, the nostalgia isn't just about what we lost. It's about the creativity, resilience, and unity we discovered along the way. One of the earliest iconic moments was the sudden explosion of TikTok content. What started as a fun, niche app became a lifeline for creativity and entertainment. Millions of people stuck at home turned to dancing, lip-syncing, and funny videos as a way to cope. From viral challenges like the Renegade Dance to homemade comedy skits, TikTok became the virtual stage where the world could laugh together, even while physically apart. It wasn't just entertainment, it was a sense of community. Many of us remember scrolling for hours, learning new dances, and sharing silly videos with friends. For those who hadn't tried TikTok before 2020, it became a portal into a brand new world of digital nostalgia. Another unforgettable part of 2020 was the rise of virtual gatherings. Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams became household names almost overnight. Birthday parties, weddings, and even concerts moved online. People who had never imagined celebrating important life moments in front of a webcam quickly adapted. There's a certain nostalgia in remembering those early Zoom calls, the awkward frozen screens, the accidental unmuting moments, and the endless background filters that made everyone laugh. Suddenly, a new form of human connection emerged. Though we couldn't meet in person, the virtual spaces created memories we'd never forget, and they reminded us how adaptable we really are. Of course, the great baking and cooking craze of 2020 is impossible to ignore. With restaurants closed and kitchens suddenly transformed into daily workplaces, countless people discovered the joy of cooking at home. Sourdough bread became the symbol of the year, with everyone trying to perfect that perfect crusty loaf. Banana bread, frittatas, and creative home-cooked meals flooded social media feeds. The nostalgia here isn't just about food, it's about the feeling of slow, comforting routines that we hadn't appreciated before. It was a time when even the smallest accomplishments, like mastering a recipe, brought immense joy. Many of us still look back at 2020 and remember the smell of fresh bread, the flour-covered counters, and the simple pride of sharing a homemade meal with loved ones. One of the most iconic and humorous memories of 2020 has to be the toilet paper panic. At the start of lockdowns, grocery stores emptied faster than anyone could imagine, and suddenly toilet paper became more valuable than gold. Social media exploded with memes of empty shelves and frantic shoppers. Looking back, it's almost absurd to think that a basic household item sparked worldwide frenzy. But that's exactly what makes it so nostalgic. It was a small, shared moment of chaos that connected everyone globally, reminding us that sometimes we have to laugh at the sheer unpredictability of life. For music lovers, 2020 was also unforgettable. With live concerts canceled, artists adapted by hosting virtual performances and live streams. From backyard concerts to massive online events, music became more accessible than ever. Many of us discovered new favorite artists simply by attending online shows from our living rooms. Festivals that normally drew thousands were suddenly in our homes, complete with fan chats and virtual meet and greets. It was a nostalgic reminder of how music, even in isolation, can bring people together, creating shared experiences that transcend physical distance. Sports fans have their own special memories from 2020. Initially, almost all major sporting events were canceled or postponed, leaving fans craving the thrill of competition. But as the leagues adapted, some of the most unforgettable moments emerged. The NBA bubble in Orlando, where players were isolated yet still delivered incredible games, gave fans a sense of normalcy in abnormal times. Similarly, the return of professional soccer leagues, despite empty stadiums, reminded us why we love sports. The drama, the excitement, and the feeling of being part of something bigger than ourselves. Watching these events at home, sometimes in pajamas with family or roommates, created a unique type of nostalgia that many of us will cherish. Let's not forget the viral animal videos of 2020. Quarantine life meant many people adopted pets, and social media quickly filled with heartwarming stories of dogs, cats, and even exotic pets providing companionship. Videos of pets wearing tiny masks, playing with toilet paper, or interrupting home office calls became symbolic of the lighter side of lockdown life. It was a reminder that even in stressful times, joy can be found in the simplest, furriest forms. For many, those videos were daily doses of happiness, and they remain nostalgic markers of a challenging year. Another defining moment was the sudden embrace of home fitness and outdoor activities. Gyms closed, but that didn't stop people from staying active. Home workout challenges, yoga in living rooms, and neighborhood jogs became the new normal. Biking, hiking, and even simple walks took on new significance. Many discovered the mental and emotional benefits of exercise, while others bonded with family members over daily routines. The nostalgia here is about discovering new hobbies, pushing ourselves in ways we hadn't before, and finding peace in movement, even if it was just around the block. Education and learning also saw a historic shift. Millions of students transitioned to remote learning, facing screens instead of classrooms. While challenging, it also created unique shared experiences. Students navigating muted microphones, funny virtual classroom moments, and teachers becoming tech wizards overnight. Many of these experiences are now remembered with a smile. Funny fails, creative presentations, and the resilience everyone showed during an unprecedented shift in education. Finally, 2020 gave us moments of global solidarity and human kindness. Despite the hardships, communities came together in extraordinary ways. Neighbors helped each other with groceries, people sewed masks for frontline workers, and countless acts of generosity and compassion reminded the world of its shared humanity. These acts might seem small individually, but collectively, they created a powerful sense of nostalgia. A reminder that even in the darkest times, people can rise together, helping one another and creating memories that last a lifetime. Looking back, 2020 was not just a year of loss and challenge. It was a year of adaptation, creativity, and unexpected joys. From viral dances to sourdough bread, from virtual parties to pet videos, each moment carries a sense of nostalgia. We laugh, we remember, and we realize how resilient humanity can be. These moments, small and big, remind us that even in adversity, life finds ways to create memories that endure. So the next time you scroll through old social media posts or laugh at a 2020 meme, remember, these moments weren't just funny or comforting, they were part of a year that taught the world about resilience, creativity, and the power of connection. 2020 may have been chaotic, but it was also unforgettable. And that's why we'll always look back with a mix of nostalgia, laughter, and a little awe at just how much a single year can change everything.